Assalamu alaikum. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is 𝐒𝐒-𝐁𝐚𝐬𝐿, CEO of 𝐒𝐼 Security, founded in Los Angeles, United States of America, and I'm down in Ghana right now. So recently, back in 2019, I was in Ghana, trying to get a house for 𝐂𝐿-𝐵𝐿𝐵𝐿, but then my friend set me up and I got robbed around like 2 a.m. in the morning. So through that, I had PTSD. So when I went back to the US, through that, what happened to me, I wanted to turn my traumatic experience into something positive. So I wanted to do something into giving back to my country, because I know there's a lot of people that went through what I've been through. So I came up with something. I came up with a design, something that's gonna help the community or people in Ghana or Africa, because I know we are down and lacking technology. So I came up with a design. I went down and talked to Corey, who is senior advisor for Puff Daddy, and also a head of security in the United States. So I told him what the problem was and how I wanted to, bring some positive vibes or energy towards Ghana that's gonna help the people in Ghana. So we came up with this design. This is a hub. What this does is it comes with a SIM card. So when you have it in your home, it comes with a door sensor, motion detector, and then a remote. And you can access this on your phone also. So wherever you are in the world, you can control this panel with your phone. So what this does is, if somebody ever try to access your home, it also comes with a siren. So if anybody try to get into your home, the alarm, what it does is going to go off, and then the siren will go off. So the neighbors will be alert. And also the panel comes with a SIM card, so even without a Wi-Fi, it still works. It's gonna call all the numbers, emergency contacts you save on the panel. So you have a choice to save up to 10 numbers on the panel. So when there's emergency and you're not home, what the panel does is gonna call the police, is gonna call your emergency contacts, and also you have a chance to put our office number, which we're gonna be available for you 24/7. So when you call us, we're gonna call the panel back to see if you are okay. If we don't get you, then we send somebody over down to your place to see if you are okay. So it comes with this is the hub, and also this is how it looks like. Also come with the inside siren, so everything here is wireless, so nobody can have access or try to tap or tamper with this panel. So this is a siren, and also this is the motion detector. So one thing that the experience I got is when they come to my place around 2 in the morning, they didn't want us to scream. They wanted to rob us in silence. So they came inside. The guy that was watching my house was trying to scream, and they shot at him, so they can keep him shut, because they didn't want the neighbors to know we were getting robbed. So they came into the room and pulled me out. I wasn't able to scream. I wasn't able to make phone calls. So that's why I got this, to be able to make the phone calls for you in case there's emergency, because sometimes you are nervous, you can't even call, you can't talk, because if they are right next to the window, you can't be on the phone. But this panel, when there's emergency, is gonna do everything for you. And also it comes with an outside solar siren. This is a solar siren that you can also put in your house. It's solar, it has light, so when there's emergency, these lights go off, so people that can hear the alarm or the siren can know what house the siren is coming from, because the light is gonna be flashing. It's a solar, so once you mount this, you don't have to do nothing to it. The sun will deal with it. And also this is a camera that we have. It's wireless. It's 100% wireless. You don't have to do nothing to it. All you got to do is mount it, and then you can have access to your home wherever you are in the world. So a lot of people from the US or the Europe contact us and have us fixing their house, because they want to be able to see their compound, see their room, and whatever is going on in their house. And when you with 𝐒𝐼 Security, you have access to that. It's wireless. You don't need no computer, no monitor, nothing. All you need is your phone. So when you have this camera mounted in your shop, you can listen to whatever is going on in your office. So whatever is going on, you can be watching your workers at home. Whatever they say, it has two-way audio. So whatever they say in the office or home, you get to listen it from your phone. And you also have access to talk from your phone, and they can listen to it through this camera. It also had night vision. So when there's no light, the night vision automatically kicks in. So this also has it has a motion detector, so you don't have to be on your phone trying to see what's going on. Once there's motion, the camera itself will send you a notification. So you have the chance to go by with your daily activities, and when there's motion or when there's something that passed by it, the camera will send you a notification. It also has a backup battery. So all of this works even when there's no electricity. So with the backup battery in this camera, so when there's no motion, the camera itself hibernates to save you data and also save you battery. So sometimes we charge this and it takes us a week or 2 weeks or even a month when there's no motion. When there's no motion, the camera itself hibernates and shut off. And so when there's motion, then it come back and start recording. And also that what it does, it helps and save you memory space, so you don't have to record all the unnecessary stuff and take up a space on your memory card. So with this, we guarantee you're gonna be also safe. And we also have this. So when you install this, when you mount this to your driveway, it comes with a receiver. So when you have this receiver in your home, what it does is, if somebody is coming to your house or even a blind spot, this is solar. So you don't have to charge it or nothing. The sun will deal with it. You don't have to put battery or nothing to it. So once you mount this to your driveway or your backyard or wherever you mount this, if there is motion, this receiver will go off. So then you're gonna have notification wherever you are in the house. You get to know that what's going on. You get to connect up to seven of the sensors to the receiver. So wherever is going on, if there's a backyard or driveway, before they get there, you have notification, because the person is not going to even know you know it, because this is not going to go off. This is the only thing that goes off. So they might think this is a light. We have a lot of security stuff, but for security reason and safety and cautions, we're not putting everything online. So we have our office at Westland in Accra, West Legon, opposite Forest Commission. If you come with us, or if you email us, or if you call us, you got to have the chance to get our costume services that we have that's not available to the public. We have a lot of stuff, and we are here for safety because we want to be there for the people, and we want the people to feel safe. We want you to go to sleep waking up having confidence, knowing that there's somebody you can count on. And with 𝐒𝐿 Security, that's what we are here for. We've had a lot of people that also called us and want us to install the cameras in their home, because a lot of marriages been going down because of trust issues. A lot of us that are in the US, we have trust issues. When we call our wife or our husband and we don't get them, then we think they're doing something and we think they're out. But with 𝐒𝐿 Security Equipment, you get to know if she's in the house. She's probably sleeping, you don't know. But anytime she opens the door, you're gonna have a notification on your phone. If she leaves, she comes, the hub is gonna send you a notification on your phone. And you can check on the camera also to see what she's doing. So this is also gonna be a way to save a lot of marriages, because then you're gonna know what's going on. So this is for now what we have. And our phone number is 0551 534800. 0551 534800. You can also send us a WhatsApp on the same number, and you can also send us our email. Our email and our information is going to be below the link. So thank you very much. So I designed it. So after I based in the Los Angeles. I have a clothing line called 𝐒𝐿 Security. That's what I do. I never thought about doing security. I was trying to do, that's what I've been doing, clothing line. But when I came down 2019 December 10th, I came to get Michael Blackson. He's a comedian in the US. I came to get him a house by my friend that knew about the money, because he gave me money to come do a down payment. So he knew about that money. So he set me up, and he sent his boys to my house to come rob me and get the money. But when they came, I felt helpless because I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't scream, I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't call for help till they were done. They kind of tied me up and all that stuff they did. So it gave me PTSD. So I was like, nah, I wanted to use my traumatic experience into something positive. And then I'm gifted when it comes to technology. I have the mindset doing something to solve solution. So I came up with this to solve the problems that's going on in Ghana. So it took us about like a year, because I didn't just come with this. First I came with something without GPS, because I've been trying different samples. Because when I designed it, I went to senior advisor for Puff Daddy, and I spoke to him, and we did a sample. And then I tried it. I was like, damn, this is not, because I know there's a lot of problems in Ghana, especially with the electricity problem and all that stuff that's going on. So I was like, okay, I got to do something that fit our criteria. So we've tried like 7 samples before we had this one, because we kept trying different stuff. And finally, when I got it, I was like, this is it. Because everything that I couldn't do, this panel and the camera is doing it for me. So that's how we came up with this. They took my TV, my PS4, my phone, and they even actually cut me because they had a machete, and that's what they used on me. They almost killed me because they had a gun on my head. The other guy was like, kill him, kill him. And then I was just crying, laying down, praying to God because I know they killed me. But you know, God just helped me, and I felt like it was a call. It was a wake-up call for me to do something with my life, something that I can use to help people to benefit from. So that's how I felt like, okay, this is time for me to give back to my people. So I left the U.S. and moved back to Ghana to make sure it was done. And then with the help of Corey, everything was possible. My clothing line, I've been moving around, you know, moving around with celebrities and stuff. But I've always been trying to convince them to invest in Africa, to come back to Africa. So finally, you know, I got 𝐒𝐿, and then he asked me to come down here and get him a place because he, you know, he's giving back. He's already started building a school for the villages. So try to get him a place so anytime he comes, he feels at home. So that's how I was able to get them after this problem. And I told them, okay, this is what's going on. If you help me do this, this is not only going to be great for us, but it's going to be something that, a legacy that we can leave, because that's my goal. To leave something like a legacy that people will remember me, and that's something that I feel like if I did, when people feel at peace, I also feel at peace. A lot of people that live in the US, Europe, abroad, they have their wives and trust issues, because sometimes you call your wife, she probably might be sleeping. You call your wife, she's probably, people don't know. So a lot of marriages been broken because they feel like their wife is cheating or their husband is cheating. But with this hub, it comes with a door sensor. So every time your wife or your husband leaves the door, open the door or close it, you get a log. You get to know what time they leave, what time they come back. But with the camera also, which you have access to, is wireless. So there's, even without electricity, you still have access to see what's going on. So if you call her and you don't get her, or you call him and you don't get him, you can check the camera to see where your wife or your husband is. And you also have the option of playback. So you can go back last month, see what happened, last year, see what happened. So this will save a lot of marriages, because when you call and you don't get her, you can just check the camera and see, oh, she's sleeping. Oh, she went to the room 10 minutes ago. So this is something that's gonna also, you know, bring that trust with, you know, between couples. Technology is something that, you know, I'm a big fan of. I'm always type that I make research all the time. I like to do something that's impossible. I like to do stuff that's like, you know, gonna solve problem. So my whole goal is, I always been, you know, researching on how do I make stuff easy? How do I, you know, make somebody's problem go away? So I did criminal justice at 𝐻'L Community College, and then I also went to I was furthering my education at UMass for my bachelor's, but then when I started with my clothing line, I kind of shift back and put a pause to it, and then I was, you know, focusing on my clothing line because they helped me. I was able to give back to my people and travel around the world and, you know, connect with different type of people. So that was something that I felt like I loved and I wanted to do. But then after this happened to me, I was like, oh no, I want to use my talent, my gift to do something positive, and it actually worked. And we have a lot of stuff, but we're not putting on camera because for security reasons. Based on this is my own, you know, and the people that I've been moving around with, like Corey, he's a senior advisor for 𝐷𝐷, so he is also head of security. So I pick a lot from them, you know, I learn a lot from them, because anytime that I move around with them, I learn a lot, and I also do a lot of research myself, and something that I've been practicing for a while now. So it was something that I kind of put into life.
You said you studied?
𝐻'L Community College. That's where I went, and then I went to UMass to continue it, to further my bachelor degree, because I was on my way to be a Navy, join the Navy. I went to Angel Educational Complex, and I also went to FGS secondary school. This one is meant for inside, so you're gonna mount it. So it's whatever the temperatures in the room is, because it's gonna fit with it. It's not gonna be a problem to it. This is mounted in the room. It's inside one. This is the one that's mounted outside, solar. Yeah. Well, it costs a lot because we had to try different samples. Anytime we try and it don't work, then we got to try another one. Because we've been trying to make it affordable for everybody, but then we want to also focus on the quality. So we've been trying different stuff, and I know I know the problems in Ghana, you know, some of them. So it's kind of like when we try, I was like, nah, it don't fit, because we want to make sure that it does all the stuff that people really need for it to do. So that's something that I was like, okay, this is it. This is something that's going to solve all the problems. Without electricity, it works. It also does phone calls. You get to pre-record your own voice note and place it on there. So when there's emergency, it calls the people and your voice note is being played to them. And you can also use it to make a phone call. You can use the keypad when there's emergency and call whoever you want to call.
So
it's 𝐒𝐿-𝐁. That's the hub, but the brand is 𝐒𝐿-𝐁. That's our logo right there. This is called a hub.
What is the difference between this and other security devices?
So if you can see the other ones, I've not really checked what the other ones do, but then I can tell our features is advanced. This is advanced, and we checked the problems and we had a solution for it. This is not something that was just made. We actually checked what's going on, and then we was like, okay, based on what happened to me. So this is something that based on what happened to me, whatever I was not able to do when I had that emergency, that's what I put into this. So it kind of in the sense of if anything like that happened to me again, then I'm not gonna feel helpless again. I know that 𝐒𝐿-𝐁 security is gonna be of help for me. So with the people that we are into it, this is not just me. We have a whole lot of team. Like I said, we have Corey, senior advisor for Puff Daddy, and we have the head of security with us, and we have a federal agent with us. And mind you, I did not invent it. I designed it and made this one. Designed, and I have a team made whatever I was thinking, whatever I wanted to, and they brought it to life. So that's what happened. Yeah, I want you to know we are here. We are here for you, and we are here. That's why I'm here. I want to make sure that everybody is safe. Don't wait till like it's too late, because a lot of us wait till we encounter the problem. That's when we look for solution. But I want you to know, don't wait for that. That's why 𝐒𝐿-𝐁 Security is here for you. So you can reach out to us, and then have a conversation with us, and we're gonna find a way to protect your business, your home, and your family. Based on what happened to me, I was trying to make a phone call, but they were right next to my window, so I couldn't talk, because when the guy was trying to scream, they shot at him. They were trying to kill him because they didn't want him to scream. So when I realized that, okay, I want to do something that when there's emergency is going to scream for me, that's what I was like thinking. And I was thinking that, okay, I was trying to call people based on where we at. They can't know where we at, and I can't talk because of the digital problem, the GPS problem. Sometimes we're in the new site, so you're trying to let people get your location, and it's hard for them to do it, and you are never, so you can't explain to them. So I was like, okay, I want something that can talk for me, something that I can already, once I'm like good, I can just record and be like, okay, I live this address, this is my digital address, or this is where I live, and save it. So when there's emergency, it does all of that for you. And then I was like, okay, but then the response team, we want people to be here ASAP, so that they can try and de-escalate the situation. So that's why our 𝐒𝐿-𝐁 Security came, because we're about to recruit our own people and train them, and they're gonna be first responders, because when there's emergency, we want to make sure that there's somebody that's there to de-escalate this, and we are really trying to work with the cops to make sure this go right for us. We've spoke to some of them, and we're actually working on right now. We having an appointment to speak with the IGP to make sure this really goes well for all of us. And we've spoke to some of the ministers too, and they've approved it, and we've installed it to some of the ministers' houses. So this in a way that, because we know Ghana, the police services, they're really doing good, but the problem is they have a problem with technology. And technology is a problem for the cops, and with us coming with the technology, I feel like it will make their work easier, and it will improve what they, help them in what they're trying to do.
So you want to collaborate?
So we want to collaborate with them, yes. Because with this, when every house has this in the house, and then or their offices, their businesses, when there's emergency, it's going to automatically call them. So anytime they leave, they already know where they're going, because this is going to give them a signal and let them know where crime is, so they can attend to it fast.
So what
it does, because that's why you get to pre-record your message and save on this. So you get to mention your name, your address, wherever you are, and save it on it. And when there's emergency, it's gonna play it to whoever answers the phone. So when they receive it, they're gonna hear your autoplay. Whatever you save on there, your voice note is gonna play to them, and when they listen to it, they're gonna follow up with it, and they can call it. When they call, the panel itself receive the phone call, and they get to listen to whatever is going on in the background. Also, yeah.
So how will this panel differentiate between armed robbers and other people who might come to the house for a different purpose?
So when they come for a different purpose, the alarm is not going to go off, because you get the option to arm and disarm the alarm. So if you are home and with your family, you get to disarm it with your phone or with the remote. So if you're about to go to sleep, then you arm it. Or if you're going out, then you arm it. So that's how it works. And then when they call, if there's emergency or if there's a false alarm and they call back, you get to talk to them and let them know, oh, it's a mistake, and then they know that.
My name is Corey Jacobs. I'm Senior Advisor to the Chairman of Combs Enterprises. In those duties, I pretty much cover the spirits business. I work in entertainment and television. Besides that, I'm also lead on security with residential and all the corporate entities that we're involved with. I met 𝐔𝐒-𝐁𝐚𝐬𝐿 in LA. Very nice guy. He was sharing me some of his experiences in Ghana. And an experience that kind of touched me, because a lot of these issues was going on in America, which was these home invasions, where, they tied him up, stole his money, pistol whipped him, and, really almost potentially lost his life. So one of the first things we did, we took a look at the landscape of Ghana, studied the data, and tried to see the best way that we could fulfill a void and how we can help. And it seemed like the best way that we can make a contribution, offer solutions, was through technology, right? The technology we have over here in America that we're able to employ throughout all of our businesses is a similar technology that we can bring over there at very cost-effective prices for the community that's out there, whether it's business, whether it's residential, store owners, hotels. All can benefit from this technology, because for the simple fact that you have solar powered, you have wireless, you have SIM cards, and all of these things.